welcome to another video. In today's video, I am going to be going over each of the fighting styles and ranking them. Then after that, I am going to rank how good each style works with every height. So without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright, so let's start with the styles tier list. Just a disclaimer, Kure is not in this list, but I will explain what tier Kure is and what height works best with it. Okay, let's start with boxing. Boxing's crit has iframes, meaning that you cannot hit them out of it. It's quick, and it's a two-piece attack. Now, in order to counter it, you can just hold block, or you can get hit by the first one and then parry the second. But due to how quick boxing is and how good the crit is against non-experienced players, hell, even against decent players, it works. Boxing is easily going in S tier. Alright, let's move on to basic. Now, this may low-key shock somebody, but basic is surprisingly good. It's sharp and fast, and even has a decent crit, with the crit being kind of unpredictable once used right. Once you master basic, you would not even feel like switching. But due to basic only working with smaller heights, it is going to have to be an A tier. Now let's dive into one of the most complex styles in the game, Capoeira. Capoeira is one of those styles that when you fight against, you don't even know how to fight against it. Capoeira is a close-range style, meaning you want to try to dodge and get behind the opponent to really see where it shines. Oh, and let's not forget to mention that broken-ass crit. You literally turn into a damn Beyblade and ragdoll the opponent. You can literally get free hits while they are on the ground. But due to Capoeira being a bit more complex to get down and master, it is going to also have to be an A tier. Alright, so let's talk about Hakari. Hakari. Okay, so Hakari is a pretty decent style due to its crit ability, but in order to actually activate the crit ability, you have to hit 4 consecutive hits in a row, which can be kind of difficult due to how slow the style is. Now, Hakari would be ranked higher if it wasn't as slow as it was, and if the crit requirement was not so difficult to activate. But unfortunately, Hakari, you are going to have to go to a B tier. Alright, karate is very known to be decent at most, but honestly, I think karate has decent potential. I mean, the posture perks may be kind of mid, but if they change the perks around just a tiny bit, I promise you, karate would be pretty good. But until then, karate, you will have to go to B tier as well.
Where are you going?
Alright, next on the table is Muay Thai. Muay Thai is very good at close range, it's very fast, you can combo with it, and the crit is very unpredictable. Once you start comboing with Muay Thai, you are pretty much unstoppable. This would be ranked higher, honestly, but the perks are just kind of a letdown for this one. Very, very close S tier. Alright, now on to Slugger. So, everyone knows Slugger is the worst style in the game, but after its buffs, it is actually pretty okay now. Now it is still poo-poo, shit, butt, fart, but honestly, it's not as bad as it was before. Okay, dude, put that a little higher. That's just fucked up.
Right here.
Yeah, dude, that's fine, thanks. That guy creeps me the hell out. Who even is that guy? Hey, cut the cameras. Who the fuck is that? Get him out of—
Alright, now on to wrestling. Oh shit, who is that?
Dude, get away from my setup. What are you doing? Okay, I'm back now. On to wrestling. Wrestling is so overpowered, it's not even funny. The crit is literally just a fucking grab, and it can't be stopped. And once you get slammed, it even does area damage for 1.5 times damage. And, to make things worse, they can hit you while you are on the ground. Alright, this is just straight up S tier. Even the perks are good. Let's move on to the heights. Alright, so now we are going to put each style based on how good they go with each height. This ranges from 4'11" all the way to 6'+". So trust me, you don't want to miss this. Oh, and some of the styles go good with multiple heights, so if you see double of the same style but in different heights, that is why. Alright, so let's start with basic. The height that works best with basic has to be 4'11" to 5'1". Basic is so quick and unpredictable at those heights, trust me, they are hard to predict. Now, I'm not saying you should only go for basic at these heights, but I would not beat myself up from getting basic at these heights. Don't knock it until you try it, man. Anyways, let's move on to Muay Thai. Muay Thai works best with smaller heights, whether that be 4'11" all the way to 5'6". Muay Thai is fast and provides a rush-down type of fighting style. You overwhelm your opponent with close range and speed, and they will just give up. So we are going to put that twice.
Honestly, I kind of like Muay Thai. I should use it more often.
Dude, nobody gives a shit. Alright, now karate. You might think that you need more reach for karate due to the crit being a kick, but honestly, karate works just as good, if not better, on shorter heights like 5'2" to 5'6". Karate is really good for defense. You can punish pretty much anything. So I am going to put karate at 5'2" to 5'6".
Karate sucks. I hate karate. Where did everyone go? Am I muted?
Alright, so let's talk about Hakari. So Hakari works better for taller heights. Honestly, yes, I know it's slow, but it's a kicking style with a decent ranged crit ability, so I am going to put this one up there with the taller heights. Alright, now for boxing. Boxing plus 4'11" to 5'1" is actually the short slop meta right now, and honestly, I can see why. It's fast, and the crit has iframes, but honestly, 4'11" to 5'1" is not the only heights it works good with. It also works good with taller heights as well. I mean, you basically have infinite reach just from the first punch itself. And since boxing is naturally fast, you can be strong, have better reach, and be fast on top of that. I mean, boxing is just good all around. Now I see why it's S tier. Oh, and don't worry, I did not forget about Capoeira. It's just not showing up on the bottom for some reason, but Capoeira will still get ranked. Alright, up next we have Slugger. Surprisingly, Slugger is actually decent for those sweet spot heights. Not too tall and not too short, just average heights. Slugger is very slow, but the perks make up for its slowness. And since you are not too tall or not too short, your attacks will basically just be normal with the added damage from the perk. Alright, now on to wrestling. Everyone knows wrestling is good for taller heights. I mean, dude, you can grab people from outer space with that crit and the added reach. But did you know Wrestler is also good for short heights too? Yes, I know it sounds fucked, but hear me out. So Wrestler's attacks are fast as heck and the cooldown on your attacks are very short. Now imagine that speed plus the fact that you are short, so your hitbox is smaller. You can dodge behind the opponent and overwhelm them with your slam ability. And you can just keep spamming and you can legit just play on autopilot. It's insane, honestly, but I think it works just fine. Alright, now on to Capoeira. Capoeira works best with heights over 6 foot due to the long ass reach and the kicks being so unpredictable. The crit reaches unimaginable lengths as well. But Capoeira also works for medium heights as well. The attack speed and the dodge cooldown reduction and the crit ability make it to where Capoeira can be used by taller heights and medium heights. It's honestly so good once you master it and get it down. Alright, now on to the final one, which is Kure. Kure is best on medium heights, like 5'7" to 5'11", but it also works good on taller heights also. The crit is a grab that has a lead-up headbutt attack. With that kind of reach and that grab crit, it's so good on those heights. Oh yeah, and I'm well aware that this is a high school roleplay game, but literally all people do is fight for some reason. I personally like to RP, but I find myself getting mollywopped and server hopping to a roleplay server. I already know this guy is about to punch my ass into next week. All I'm doing is sitting here chilling. Alright, so I got my fucking ass beat. See you all next video.